Ladies and gentlemen, if you could
Earlier this evening, we see main event fighter Duran Carlos making his way into the arena. He will be taking on fellow Bellator veteran Garrett Mueller in just a bit here in our main event tonight. But first up, it is Matt Murray. He will be taking on Raul Romero.
Let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Matt Murray.
Coming to the cage, it is the action figure, Matt Murray out of Topeka, Kansas. He is the consummate spiritual martial artist. He tells me that his day begins every day with meditation and then moves on to the training. This happens at least 3 times daily. He feels that he is a calm and smart fighter who wants to use his distance, be patient, and take his punches straight where they need to go. Now, he's a very calm guy whenever I talk to him. Not a lot of action out of him as far as that goes, but he says, it's just the way that I am, and it's the spiritual that comes along with the martial.
Yeah, let's see if he can blend that calmness along with the explosiveness he needs in the cage.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Raul Romero.
One of the favorites here at Shamrock FC, it is Raul Romero making his way to the cage. The thing that Raul has is there is absolutely no quit in the 41-year-old fighter. Age is not a factor whatsoever to him. As we go to our tail of the tape, as I said, Matt Murray, 36 years old, 5'9", 135 pounds out of Topeka, Kansas. Raul Romero, 41 years old, 5'5", 137 out of Guadalajara, Mexico. In this one, it's kind of a battle of the seasoned veterans is a good way to put it there. 36 on one side, 41 on another. Not that I just called you old, Kevin.
I feel like you're using veteran as a term for an older fighter, Jeremy.
That would be exactly what I'm doing because I didn't want to say it was a battle of the older gentlemen.
you know, even up there in your late 30s, early 40s, you can do a lot in the world of MMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Topeka, Kansas, Matthew Murray. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighs in at 137.4 pounds. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Raul Romero.
Mike Anglin calling both fighters to the center for final instructions.
You know, Jeremy, Romero doesn't really do anything flashy, but he's always tough and always entertaining.
Absolutely. Has been in some absolute wars.
Definite size difference in this fight in the favor of Murray.
Yeah, Murray coming out with the kicks, trying to establish some distance there. Nice leg kick there from Murray. Big takedown there coming from Murray.
Yeah, excellent job of Murray to catch the kick of Romero. Nice little outside sweep to put him to the mat.
Murray said he was big on timing. That was a very well-timed catch of the kick.
Yeah, absolutely. He was very controlled. Murray is really taking his time here.
Stepping over into back-mounted position here.
Yeah, he has the back of Romero. And again, he's taking his time. He's very calm, very calculated, very collected.
Romero trying to fight the hands here. Murray doing a good job, though, clinging to the back of Romero.
Yeah, Murray's getting a little high now. Romero might be able to sneak out. Murray might switch us to an armbar, though. Murray would take the right knee over the head of Romero. He could right to an armbar.
Romero now trying to stack that position, fights off that armbar. Big hands coming here from Romero, throwing him now.
Now Romero's coming on strong, trying to apply that pressure.
Big knee, though, from Murray. Romero answers with some uppercuts to the, and then another shot to the body.
Give it up for him, fans. Let's make some noise.
Yeah, Romero wants to turn this into a dogfight. He doesn't want to sit on the outside and test skills with Murray.
No, Romero wants to brawl this one out. Big takedown from Romero.
Beautiful job by Romero. Goes right under the right hand of Murray. Lands an easy takedown right into side control.
Starting to drop some elbows now. Oh, steps over into mount. Nice reversal there, though, from Murray.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighters that prefer to be in side control as opposed to mount because it's more easily defendable for the person on top. So you don't get swept like Romero just did.
Romero trying to better his position here. Murray wanting to get out of there, letting Romero stand up. Back into throwing. Nice uppercut there coming from Romero, but eats some knees. That tie clinch there of Murray. Romero doing a good job here throwing the shots to the body underneath as we are down to 2 minutes remaining here in round one.
Yeah, the only problem with the tie clinch, if you're not busy with your knees, both of your hands are around the neck of your opponent, so your opponent has free hands to punch you with.
Nice takedown from Romero right in front of the booth here. Heavy pressure from the top position as Romero starting to drop some bombs.
The constant pressure of Romero is winning him this round.
Murray trying to do his best here, grabs a leg. Romero landing some heavy, heavy body shots. Down to 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Romero just powers Murray to his back. Beautiful job.
A lot of bulldogging pressure here. Good way for Murray to get up, gives him a little smile, throws a nice jab.
Murray definitely looks like the more winded of the two fighters.
Oh, he's rocked Romero, though. Romero again eats some coming through. That big knee, that hurt him. We're under a minute, down to 40.
A big right hand from Romero. That hurts
Romero
Murray.
trying to put it on him.
30 seconds left, Kansas City!
This has been a back and forth action, all action round out of these two fighters.
Romero trying to win big points here with the judges as we're down to 20 seconds, but eats a huge knee to the face.
Romero just shrugs that knee off.
10 seconds here in the first round.
And a big flying knee.
But a takedown from Romero.
Romero is as tough as it comes. He has taken several knees right to the face and keeps on going.
How tough is Raul Romero?
What an action-packed first round. Both fighters were hurt several times. Both fighters were on top at one time or another on the ground. I mean, a back-and-forth battle cannot even begin to describe this fight.
A lot of pressure coming out of Romero as we go to our instant replay. He threw the pressure, he hit with the big hands, but he also ate some shots. This was a great way to finish it for the judges, though. How do you see that round?
That round could go either way as much as any round I've ever seen. You know, I think Murray landed the flashier, maybe more damaging shots, but I think Romero did a little more work, had the better positions on the ground. I'm going to give it to Romero, 10-9. Closely.
Absolutely, a very close round there.
Neither fighter should feel safe about winning that round.
No. Now, this is going to come down to gas tanks. Romero has a little bit of swelling under that right eye. Murray is breathing with his mouth open. That's never a good sign coming into the second round. Nice uppercuts there coming from Romero. Romero.
Oh, and a nice head kick out of Murray.
Uh-oh. This looks like a potential guillotine. Nice shot to the body there from Murray. Romero steps away from it. Answers a leg kick, drops him. Nice elbows are coming from Romero. This is not where Murray wants to be.
Murray gives his back up, and Romero pounding away. Romero needs to be careful, and Murray rolls right into the guard of Romero. Again, back and forth.
Murray looking to try to do a little bit of resting, but Romero is having none of it, landing big elbows from the bottom.
Yeah, I think Murray's trying to take advantage of this time on top to catch his breath a little and regain his bearings back about him.
Romero looking for a sweep here. Nice elbows there coming from Romero from the bottom.
Romero still, even though he's landing the strikes from the bottom, doesn't want to sit in this position for too long. He needs to get up or reverse position.
Yeah, he is trying the sweeps here. It's not working. Murray doing a good job keeping that head position right in the chest, then posturing up when he needs to. Following the hips. This crowd is absolutely behind Raul Romero as we are down to 3 minutes remaining in round two. Referee Mike England has not seen enough action and will stand them up.
Yeah, that's good for Romero.
Again, goes back to the legs.
Romero didn't look like he was able to get up. More nice knees out of Murray. And followed by big punches. Romero looks to be a little hurt, but keeps pushing forward.
Romero has taken everything that Murray has thrown at him. Switch kick even coming out of Murray. And yet, here comes Romero. Haymaker overhand right, drops
and that left
Murray.
hook buckles the knees of Murray a little bit. Romero needs to be real careful of backing his head out low out of that tie clinch because Murray knows it's coming and flying knees right at him.
Huge uppercuts and right hands being landed by Romero. Murray looking to fight back again, grabs that tie clinch.
Kansas City, let him hear ya!
Nice takedown there coming from Romero, but a good reversal out of Murray.
Romero's about to give his back up.
Romero has controlled position here for most of this fight, but this is not where he wants to be at 1:40 left in round two.
Good job by Murray to grab the leg and get a takedown as Romero was trying to stand up.
Murray again trying to catch his breath here as he takes the mounted position.
Murray's real low on the hips of Romero, though. He wants to get those hips up high under the armpits of Romero. It's much easier to maintain position there.
Murray trying to posture. Romero gives up his back. Down to 1 minute here remaining in round two. Nice reversal from Romero.
And Romero firing off the elbows with the reversal.
Romero here, definitely the bigger gas tank so far in round two. Throwing everything he's got into these hands. Stands up and just tees off.
Leg kicks traded by both fighters.
Kicked him hard enough was Murray to make his mouthpiece move. A big second win coming out of Murray.
Murray just throws Romero to the ground.
20 seconds remaining here in round two, but Romero looking for that reversal. Working high, not gonna have it is Murray. 10 seconds left here in the round. What a great round again, Kevin.
This fight is by far the fight of the night. This has been a back and forth battle from both of these guys. Neither guy will refuse to quit or even go down from punches, knees, and kicks.
No, Romero took a kick to the face that sent his mouthpiece sideways and still moved forward. So, Kevin, how do you see that round?
I don't know, Jeremy. I mean,
literally, I do not want to be a judge whatsoever in that round. As we go to our instant replay, Romero drops him with some uppercuts, throwing everything that he's got at Murray.
I mean, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, Jeremy. I'm enjoying this fight so much, and it's so close and back and forth that I really can't say who I think is winning, because I really don't know. I'm just enjoying these two guys battling it out everywhere in this cage.
As a fan of mixed martial arts, this is absolutely what you want to see.
Wants to see a knockout. Let me hear a KO.
Quick touch of the gloves for the third and final round. Both fighters got some swelling under the eyes. Murray throwing some huge kicks. But Romero moving in close again. Those uppercuts are finding a home.
Yeah, I'd like to see Romero follow that right uppercut with a left hook. I think that would land for him a little bit better than what he's landing so far.
Romero trying, nice knee again. But again, it has no effect on Romero. He just keeps moving forward.
Romero throwing that right hand with everything he's got.
Yeah, he is looking for the KO finish here. He is finding a home for that uppercut, but as you said, he's got to follow it with something.
Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of space right there to follow it up. But when he has Murray covering up, that's when he needs to follow it with the left hook.
Oh, missed one there from Romero.
Both of these guys are utterly exhausted from leaving everything they have in the cage so far tonight.
This is going to come down to who wants it more in the third round. Again, Romero just keep walking him down forward here, but he is following. He's not trying to cut off the cage on him.
Yeah, exactly. And Murray's trying to back up and run Romero into a right hand, which he's done a couple times here. Romero needs to be careful.
Again, eats
left
the kick
to the head. I think that hurt Romero.
Big flying knee there coming from Murray. Murray trying to finish. Romero having none of it. Answers with that uppercut.
I mean, it's like every time Murray hurts Romero, Murray tries for the finish, doesn't get it. He gets a little tired, and Romero comes firing back at him.
Touch of the gloves, mouthpiece back in. Romero throwing a big left hook, followed by a leg kick. Romero now trying to play that head position game on the cage, but makes a little space and starts throwing the bombs. That one found a home. So Mike, Romero doesn't speak good English.
And another nice knee out of Murray.
Murray trying to work that underhook position.
Very nice single leg takedown out of Romero, who goes right in the side control, trying to pass that knee of Murray.
Oh, this is a bad position, knee to the body. Romero trying to get that under the chin. Murray does a good job of fighting it off. We are down to 2 minutes remaining here in the third and final round. Murray trying to get out of this position. Nice knee there coming from Romero. Again, throwing the shots.
Yeah, excellent job by Murray to get up, but Romero will not let him off the hook. We'll give him a second to breathe.
Oh, head kick, but Raul Romero catches it. Again, big dump there from Romero. 1 minute and 30 left in the third and final round. That was a heavy-handed shot right in front of us here in the booth. Romero trying to work it here, landing some big punches. Heavy hands, 1 minute remaining here in the contest.
You know, Romero's really been doing a great job with the ground and pound. Every time he gets on top, he is just pounding away with punches and elbows and knees to the body. He has been relentless. Relentless is the word to describe Romero.
Definitely. Under 1 minute remaining, down to 40 seconds here. Romero throwing everything he's got. Murray trying to stand up, trying to make some space. But Romero has done a great job of maintaining side control for this ground and pound.
Yeah, this has been the most clear round so far out of the three. I think Romero has really dominated the top position on the ground and really hammered Murray with some ground and pound.
Murray trying to get up, Romero just having none of it. Throwing everything he's got at him. Now big elbows coming. Down to 10 seconds remaining. Oh, standing guillotine.
That's tight.
End of the round, ladies and gentlemen. It goes to the judges.
I think if there would have been 20 more seconds in the round, Romero might have got that guillotine.
This capacity crowd here at Ameristar Casino in Kansas City is on its feet for that fight.
Locations: North Kansas City, Missouri, Olathe, and Independence. Alpha Palm.
Kevin, could you imagine trying to be a judge calling this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think the third round was pretty clear. First and second were close. You know, I think Romero is going to pull this fight out.
As we go to our instant replay, Raul Romero literally throwing everything that he has at Murray, but Murray answered. He was making him follow, landed the jab because Raul Romero was following. But the takedowns that Romero was getting, the positions here in the third round, he definitely left something in the judges' eyes at that third and final round.
Yeah, every time Romero was on top, you know, he didn't just sit in top position. He was landing ground and pound, elbows, hammer fists, knees to the body, everything he could.
This one's big. Here we
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, before we go to the scorecards tonight, let's give both of these fighters a big round of applause. Going to the scorecards this evening, Judge Gary scores the bout 29-28. Judge Miller scores the bout 30-27. And Judge Danforth scores the bout 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner this evening, Raul Romero.
What an insane fight, ladies and gentlemen, for Raul Romero.
Yeah, excellent fight. Romero won that on pressure and heart.
Romero had the tenacity is the word that I would best subscribe to this, because he never stopped. He always was moving forward, and it got him the big win tonight. But coming up next, it is our co-main event of the evening is Mikey Doss. He'll take on James Evans.